was heavy on my chest. Every heartbeat felt a test. Dreams were scattered on the floor, pieces of who I was before. I walked through shadows cold and blind, carrying storms inside my mind. Every step felt like the end. The pain became my silent friend. I heard a whisper in the dark, a fragile but defiant spark. Broken but rising, I stood through the wreckage. I survived. Every tear I left behind turned into a stronger mind. Broken but rising, I won't fall. I can hear the future call. From the ashes I reclaim. I'm the reborn inside the flame. The road was cracked beneath my feet. Every loss and every defeat, but even ruins hold a light, waiting for the will to fight. I felt the weight of every scar, proof of battles near and far. And though the world had pulled me down, I refused to let it crown. The echo of my broken past became the fuel that helped me last. Broken but rising, I'm still alive. Through the wreckage I survived. Every tear I left behind turned into a stronger mind. Broken but rising, I won't fall. I can hear the future call. From the ashes I reclaim. A heart reborn inside the flame. These cracks don't mean that I am weak. They're the strength I used to seek. Every bruise and every scar showed me who I really are. I was lost but not erased. Every fear I slowly faced. Now the fire in my veins burns away the silent shame. Broken but rising, watch me stand. Stronger than I ever planned. Every shadow that I faced built the courage I embraced. Broken but rising, I can see who I was meant to be. Every fall along the way led me to a brighter day. So if your world begins to break and every step feels like a mistake, remember, even shattered wings can still learn how to rise and see. I remember nights when the silence screamed, broken pieces of forgotten dreams, shadows dancing on my bedroom wall. Every whisper said I'd slowly fall. Every step felt heavy on my soul. Every crack exposed another hole. But the storm inside began to change, turning fear into a burning flame. I was drowning in the doubt I knew, till the darkness showed me something true. From scars to strength, I rise again. Everyone became my medicine. Through the fire, through the pain, I learned the sun comes after rain. From scars to strength, I found my way. Every night became a brighter day. What once broke my heart in two built the stronger side of who I grew. There were voices saying give it up, empty promises inside my cup, but the echoes slowly lost their sound when I chose to stand my ground. Every fall became another start, every tear rewrote my fragile heart. Like a phoenix rising from the dust, I rebuilt my shattered trust. I was searching for a light to guide, till I found it burning deep inside. From scars to strength, I rise again. Everyone became my medicine. Through the fire, through the pain, I learned the sun comes after rain. From scars to strength, I found my way. Every night became a brighter day. What once broke my heart in two built the stronger side of who I grew. The scars are stories on my skin, proof of every fight I've been in. They remind me I survived every moment I thought I'd die. The past may whisper in my ear, but it no longer lives in fear. Every mark I used to hide now stands shining as my pride. From scars to strength, I rise again. Every loss became a deeper win. Through the ashes of the past, I built a future meant to last. From scars to strength, I finally see the power living inside of me. Every broken piece I mend turned my weakness into strength. So if the night feels cold and long, and you forget where you belong, remember pain can shape your breath, turning scars to living strength. to find the light. I won't run from who I've been. Every battle helped me win. Piece by piece I learned to stand, building strength with my own hands. I'm stronger than yesterday. Now I see a brighter way. Every fall that brought me down helped me rise without a crown. Stronger than yesterday. I can finally hear hope say, all they stole will gladly face. Turn to power I embrace. And tomorrow when I stand, facing things I never planned, I'll remember all I've been and rise up stronger once again. I stood alone in fading light, shadows stretching through the night. Every step I tried to take felt like one more silent break. Dreams were scattered on the ground, lost where hope could not be found. Every promise turned to dust, every faith dissolved to rust. But in the silence of it all, I heard a voice beyond the fall. From the ashes of my fall, I'm rising higher through it all. Every flame that burned my past, build a strength that's meant to last. From the ashes of my fall, I hear a stronger spirit call. Every scar that once was pain now runs like fire in my There were nights without a spark, walking blind inside the dark. Every memory felt like rain, pouring down in quiet pain. But the fire refused to die, hidden deep where hope can lie. Every ember slowly grew, lighting paths I never knew. The broken ground beneath my feet became the place I learned to breathe. From the ashes of my fall, I'm rising higher through it all. Every flame that burned my past, build a strength that's meant to last. From the ashes of my fall, I hear a stronger spirit call. Every scar that once was pain now runs like fire in my veins. Ashes drift like memories of who I was and used to be. But even fire leaves behind a stronger heart, a sharper mind. I won't hide the flames I faced. Every battle left its trace. fire may take it all, but hope still rises from the fall.
I walk through nights that never slept, carrying promises I kept, broken echoes in my head of every word I wish I'd said. The weight of silence on my chest, every failure, every test, but somewhere deep beneath the scars, a quiet fire lit the dark. Every fall carved something new, a hidden strength I never knew. Pain turns power, feel it rise like a storm across the skies. Every tear I cried before built the strength I'm fighting for. Pain turns power, burning bright through the darkness of the night. What once tried to break my soul now has made my spirit whole. I felt the ground beneath me shake, every step a risk to take, but even ruins start to grow when the light begins to show. Every scar became a sign, proof that I survived the climb. Every wound that left its mark turned into a guiding spark. Through the fire and the doubt, I found a voice I lost inside the shout. Pain turns power, feel it rise like a storm across the skies. Every tear I cried before built the strength I'm fighting for. Pain turns power, burning bright through the darkness of the night. What once tried to break my soul now has made my spirit whole. I won't hide the battles fought, every lesson pain has taught. The storm that once lived in my chest now beats as courage in my breath. Every shadow fades away when you choose a brighter day. The past may try to pull me down, but I refuse to wear its crown. Pain turns power, watch me stand, stronger than I ever planned. Every fall became the spark, lighting fires in the dark. Pain turns power, I believe there's more strength than we can see. Every broken piece of me built the person I will believe. So when the weight feels far too strong and the road feels twice as long, remember storms don't last forever. Pain can turn to power if you let it. I walked a road of
shattered dreams. Nothing ever as it seemed. Every step a heavy fight, searching for a trace of light. Voices told me I would fall, that I wasn't strong at all. But the fire inside my chest would not let my soul rest. Every scar became a sign that this life was still mine. This is my battle, this is my power, and it made me stronger each hour. Through the storm, through the night, I kept fighting for the light. This is my battle, this is my flame. Every loss could not tame the rising strength I found inside, where broken dreams and courage collide. There were nights I lost my way, drowning in a shade of gray. Every hope felt far away, like the end of every day. But beneath the weight of fear, something stronger reappeared. A quiet voice inside my soul, saying I could still be whole. Every fall along the road lifted half the hidden load. This is my battle, this is my power. Every pain made me stronger each hour. Through the storm, through the night, I kept fighting for the light. This is my battle, this is my flame. Every loss could not tame the rising strength I found inside, where broken dreams and courage collide. I will not hide the marks I wear, they remind me I was there. Every fight I thought I'd lose built the strength I now can use. The past may whisper in my ear, but it no longer lives in fear. Every soul fades away when courage chooses to stay. This is my battle, this is my rise. I see fire in my eyes. Every storm I walked before